Hey, it's me, Maya. Let's not waste any time. There's some buzzed about news I know you can use. There is so much going on right now. I had to call for some backup. Hey guys, how's life?
I am thriving. That's what's happening.
It's all good over here. It's so good to see you guys.
All right, well, let's get into it. Vina, what has you fired up this week?
Well, I've been following this J.K. Rowling controversy, and it all started with a tweet she made. Actually, it started with this headline, creating a more equal post-COVID-19 world for people who menstruate. J.K. took issue with the word people being used. Maybe she was trying to be funny, but she hinted that the publication should have stuck with using the word women. Some fans pointed out that there are lots of those who menstruate who don't identify as women. And then things got a little messy. Lots of tweets back and forth, and at one point, JK fired back with, "My life has been shaped by being female, and I don't think it's hateful to say so."
It's 2020. Releasing these kind of statements online is not a good look. And hasn't she been accused of transphobic stuff in the past?
Yeah. Last year, she was criticized for supporting a woman who was fired after saying that trans women weren't real women.
Sis, read the room. There are so many conversations right now about equality, justice, and racism. Is it any surprise that this story is blowing up right now?
Exactly. It's Pride Month too. And this week, Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter himself, reacted with an essay advocating for trans lives. I thought he addressed the whole thing really well, and I liked how he expressed his hopes that people don't lose their love for the books themselves or forget the valuable lessons that they learned from them.
I have not read the books. I have not seen the movies. Don't come at me.
Okay, Maya, get out of here. What?
Well, I did watch the movies, and seeing Daniel advocate for what he believes in is so inspiring. And also, I loved how he signed his letter as Dan. Definitely had a big major glow up.
Only you would notice such a small detail, Sean. Do we think this will have a long-lasting impact on her career?
I think that this will diminish the amount of respect that J.K. Rowling has acquired over the years, but her writing is just so exceptional and renowned that I don't think the hype's ever gonna die down.
Okay, Sean, you're up. What did you find interesting this week?
Okay, so I found out yesterday that Reddit's co-founder, Alexis Ohanian, is married to the tennis legend Serena Williams. Did y'all know this?
I was just as surprised.
Okay, well, I knew he was married to Serena Williams, but I didn't know he was the co-founder of Reddit.
So here's the tea. He made a statement last week that he's resigning from Reddit's board. And he purposely asked the board to replace him with a Black board member to promote diversity.
I believe resignation can actually be an act of leadership from people in power right now. And to everyone fighting to fix our broken nation, do not stop.
A lot of people found this to be a powerful statement in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement.
Actually, I was looking on Reddit, and a lot of comments are calling him out on virtue signaling.
Girl, what does that mean?
Well, it basically means when someone expresses their opinion or support for something just to appear like a virtuous and good person.
Well, whatever the true reason is, the board took it seriously. They've already replaced him. So the new hire is Michael Seibel, and he will officially be the first Black board member of Reddit. He actually helped launch Reddit, and he's advised and funded over 2,000 startups. I mean, y'all. This man co-founded Justin.tv, which later on became Twitch.
Do you guys use Reddit on a daily basis? Because I use it a lot.
I read a bunch of reviews for products I want to buy, and I follow so many subreddits for like no reason. For example, I'm becoming a McBaddie soon, so I read every single McDonald's employee stories because they're absolutely entertaining.
Just get rid of the creator thing you have on your Instagram where it says Sean Tran creator. Just get rid of it and
McBaddie.
And McBaddies.
McBaddies. Multiple. Because my friends, I have like a friend in my close friend group who also works at McDonald's. So we're McBuddies. We're both McBaddies on ourselves, but then we're McBuddies, you know? So it's a whole like system.
Maya, you better get on it. Read those Harry Potter books, and I'm expecting a book report.
And also a movie review for me, just letting you know that. So, yeah.
No, Chief, that ain't it. There's a phrase that's dominating headlines this week. Defund the police.
The worldwide protests for George Floyd are moving this concept to the mainstream. But what does it mean? Well, there are people that believe some of the money that goes to police departments should go to social programs instead. Police officers will still exist, but the idea is that cities can take part of that police budget and invest it into mental health services, hospitals, schools, food, and housing. These are the type of things that increase safety. So the theory goes, if people have better access to these things, they may not need law enforcement as much. Part of defunding also means having the police do less, but better. Right now, the police have to deal with a lot of different calls, from homelessness to traffic to abuse. If cities can invest more in social workers and crisis intervention, it might spread the workload more evenly. Now, in Minneapolis this week, the city where George Floyd was killed, the city council has voted to defund and dismantle the entire police department, but details on how and when are sketchy. This is a complex issue, guys, and the word defund can be misunderstood. We took a deeper dive on our website. Go there to learn more. Remember when I used to tape recap in the studio and we'd finish every episode with rapid fire roundup? RFR! Well, since taping from home, I haven't got to do it and I kind of miss it. So let's do a better version. Rapid fire roundup Feel Good Edition. Put 60 seconds on the clock and let's get it! Bored Panda profiles an artist from the Netherlands. She Disneyfies rescue animals and pets. Have you ever seen anything more adorable? This one is my favorite. Next. Last week, Cineplex tweeted this. They've made 45 movies by Black creators free to stream in Canada. The list includes Get Out, Us, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Once you rent a film, you have access to it for 2 days. Now I just need free popcorn. Next, big ups to Antonio Gwynn Jr. from Buffalo. He's the 18-year-old that spent 10 hours overnight cleaning up his neighborhood. His streets were littered after a George Floyd protest and he wanted to help. One of his neighbors was so moved by his efforts, he gifted Antonio a red Mustang convertible, and a local college offered him a full scholarship. Next, and let's end with this unbelievable picture. These diners in Ocean City, Maryland are stuck in rubber tubing at the Fish Tales Bar and Grill. Hey, I wanna try. I still got it. All right, while I go practice how to talk faster, you go enjoy your day. I'll be back next week with an even more packed episode of Recap. Bye!